So you join us from Mahindra's Independence Day event. They have revealed 4 concepts and these will make it to our roads in by 2027. There is going to be a lot to talk about. New platform, it's monocoque construction, a departure from what we've seen from Mahindra. This is the model that will make the biggest difference. This is a 4.3 meter model. It's called the Vision T and it previews what will be eventually a Creta fighter. Now, if you know, Mahindra hasn't had a direct fit between the XUV 3XO and the XUV 700. This is the model that is going to plug that gap. It's called the Vision T. The T alludes to a bit of a Thar link, and a lot of the styling is what we saw on the Thar.e concept that was shown a couple of years ago. Now come, let's take a few more details in. Now the Vision T, as I told you, it's got this Thar link to it, a lot of Thar.e in what we see. It's got a really good stance. It is 4.3 meters long, very wide, really muscular, nice flared arches, a lot of angles, a lot of creases. A very different take on the 7-slat grille that we've seen on new Mahindra's LED lighting over here. This is a bit of off-roady stuff that I hope makes it to the production car, but I guess this is going to be restricted to the concept model. Really hardcore, chunky looking, nice. It's got an upright windshield. Again, very different to the models that it will be competing with in the monocoque SUV space. Now coming to the side profile, this is where you see the actual brawn of the design. Now Mahindra hasn't revealed all dimensions, but what we know about the Thar.e is that it is 4.3 meters long. It's got a 26-65mm wheelbase, and though Mahindra hasn't given figures for it yet, they do say it will have the class best ground clearance. And what is very clear is that this is going to be a really upright SUV. Mahindra says you'll get the most commanding seating position, the highest seating position in the segment, and that is something a lot of people value. Now, in terms of specific details, again, those flared wheel arches really give it a butch stance. These concept wheels, I'm not sure with these knobby tires if they'll make it to the production model, but again, do wonders for the look of the concept. On the sides, you also see these exposed door hinges, a really cool detail, which I do hope make it to the final production model, and I do think they will. You also get a footboard to ease your entry into the vehicle. You have to remember that this is a pretty high vehicle. It is not going to be as easy to enter as something like a Creta. Again, very angular details, nice robust look. If you look at the rear door handle, it's put onto the C-pillar, something which we've seen on the Thar rocks as well. Now again, a detail that will really give it distinction amongst traditional rivals would be this tailgate mounted spare wheel. Again, gives it and ties in with that off-road nature that we associate with the Thar and Thar branded products. Knobby tires here as well, not something we'll see, nor will we see this accessory box which could be used to carry additional fuel. What you do get here are nice LED lighting. Again, a lot of off-road specific details. I don't see this exposed tow hook and stuff making it to the production model, but this is a sign of intent how Mahindra wants to differentiate their monocoque 4.3 meter SUV from rivals, really give it some strong appeal. Now the details of real interest, as I mentioned at the start of this video, although it might look it, this is not a body-on-frame SUV, it is a monocoque SUV, and this one will debut Mahindra's new IQ platform. Now this is an all-new platform. It is built to be a world-class platform. Mahindra really wants to take these models to the world and beat established competition in the Western markets, Japan and wherever. Now salient features about this platform is that it is very flexible. So it will support petrol and diesel engines. It will also support electric, and it will also support strong hybrids. So there is a lot that Mahindra can do with this model. Engine options will include a 1.5-litre turbo petrol engine that could make upwards of 150 horsepower, while strong hybrids will be based around a 1.2-litre petrol engine with electric motor assist. And not only that, while it will be natively front-wheel drive, there will be all-wheel drive versions as well. Maybe power to the rear wheels will go via an electric motor. That is something we don't know as yet, but Mahindra has lots and lots of options to play with this platform, and that's going to be a lot to look forward to. Now, in terms of the hybrid powertrains, we're looking at strong hybrid powertrains. There will be space for the battery, which will be under the floor. So there will be a proper EV mode. Even in the hybrid versions, there will be full-blown electric vehicles also, which will be coming off this platform. So really, the Vision T is the start of a whole new line of Mahindras. Now, in case you're wondering, Mahindra hasn't shown the concept's interior in full as yet. All we saw were renderings, and what we can tell from the few glimpses that we got of the interior, that it will be a very utilitarian space, but also one that will be big on technology. There will be a large portrait-oriented touchscreen, which will take the place of a lot of physical controls. What we can also tell is that there will be digital instruments and a lot of space for odds and ends inside what promises to be a very practical cabin. Mahindra says space will be best in class, and there will be a lot of shoulder room as well at the back. The other point of note is Mahindra is promising class best storage space, whether you measure to the roof or to the top of the seat backs. The other element of interest is that the floor at the back is absolutely flat, something that we've seen on EVs. This configuration would be unique in the world of combustion engine cars. So now the question that will be on your mind, when do we see the Vision T on our roads? Mahindra has said 2027. They could bring it forward if we're really lucky, but the first sign is that this is something that could be worth waiting for, something that could really shake up the segment that has seen domination from just a handful of players. What do you think of the Mahindra Vision T? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the Autocar India channel. Now let's head to the Vision SXT. Now this behind me is the Mahindra Vision SXT. It might look very similar to the Vision T that I've just covered before, at least up front, but the main difference is when you come to the back. It's got this quasi double cab pickup sort of look, and if you come further back, you get two spare tires, so it's got a sort of outdoorsy appeal about it. It's not really confirmed for production. It would be rather cool to have, but it's more a display of what Mahindra can do with this new monocoque platform, the opportunities in terms of size, powertrain, and just the whole look and feel of things. Would you like to see something like the Mahindra SXT with a very usable space at the back in production? Let us know in the comment section below. And what do you think of the concepts that Mahindra has shown today?